have tested every single Belkin charger available in Malaysia right now, the latest 2026 lineup, so you don't have to. 14 products across 2 lineups, every specs, every price, starting with the on-the-go products for when you're always moving, and a full work desk productivity lineup for your desk setup, all covered in this video. So watch first and buy smart. Now let's kick things off with the on-the-go lineup, because before you even get to your desk, you'll need to survive everything that happens before that. And the first product is the perfect travel and hotel buddy, and that is this, the Belkin UltraCharge Pro Qi 2 25-watt 2-in-1 convertible magnetic charger. And this is priced at 699 ringgit and is available in charcoal and in sand. Now what makes this one clever is the convertible design. You get the stand mode for your desk and also the pad mode as well. But what's great is that the whole thing weighs about 187.7 grams, so it does travel very light. It is also Qi 2 certified and charges up to 25 watts. But here's something worth knowing before you assume you're getting the fastest speed. Now if your device is specifically Qi 2 25 watts certified, then you'll get the full 25 watts. If not, you'll charge at 15 watts instead, so do double check your device first. Now it charges 2 devices at the same time, which includes the iPhone 12 above, and even the Samsung Galaxy S25 series and newer also works, but you'll need the magnetic Qi 2 or MagSafe compatible case on the phone. Now on top of that, you can also charge your Apple Watch too. So that means that you'll be charging all of the devices at the same time. But what's extra sweet is that there's also the Chill Boost passive cooling technology built in, and what that means is that the heat will be actively dissipated while you charge your devices, so your battery is protected the whole entire time. Now the build quality is solid, and there's also the soft touch silicone on the phone mount, so your phone won't be sliding off. And it also has a stable non-slip base too, so it stays put on the desk. And on top of all of that, Belkin has actually put through some serious safety testing on this, like the temperature monitoring, over voltage protection, short circuit detection, overload detection, current detection, and even a fire resistant material. So that is a long list of things that is not going to go wrong while you have your devices sitting on this. Now in the box, you get a 45 watts power supply and a 1.5 meter USB-C to USB-C cable, and there's also the 2500 USD connected equipment warranty on top of that. Next, let's take it outside, because this is the Belkin BoostCharge 20k milliamps 3-port laptop power bank. Now this is priced at 499 ringgit and is only available in black. It has a massive 20,000 milliamps of battery, and this is the workhorse for the entire lineup. From a single USB-C port, you get up to 65 watts of power delivery, and that is enough to charge a MacBook, which is a proper laptop with no wall plug needed. And while your laptop is charging, you can also charge 2 more devices at the same time through the remaining ports, which is the remaining USB-C port and also the USB-A port, so you can charge all at once. But if you're ever worried about the power bank being warm in your bag, well, the good news is that this has a built-in real-time temperature monitoring that automatically adjusts and lowers the temperature when things get too hot. So it's not just managing your charging, it also manages the safety in your bag at the same time. Now there's also a full color digital display on top of this, so you'll know exactly how much battery is left, so there's no sudden surprises mid-journey. And it comes with a 60 centimeter USB-C to USB-C cable at 60 watt inside of the box. Now it also has the CCC or the CCC safety mark, which is the mandatory safety and quality certification required entering China in case you want to go there for holiday or even for work. And there's also the Belkin Smart Protect that runs quietly in the background, keeping the battery health in check over time. And this also has the 2-year warranty with up to 2500 USD connected equipment warranty as well. Then there's the Belkin BoostCharge 10k milliamps power bank with integrated cable. Now this comes in black, blue, pink and white, and is priced at 169 ringgit. So the entire story about this particular power bank is the fact that there is a 5.7 centimeter USB-C cable already built into it. So you'll never be in a situation where you have the power bank but you never have the cable to charge your devices. Now it puts out 20 watts, which is fast enough to properly charge your phone or tablet, and you can charge 2 devices off it too at the same time. And in case you want to top up the power bank while you're charging your device, this also has the pass-through power that handles both things happening at the same time, so no waiting around. Then there's also the LED indicator in the front to tell you how much battery is left at a glance, and there's also the Belkin Smart Protect on board, looking after your battery's health. And as the name suggests, it has 10,000 milliamps of battery capacity, weighing at only 220 grams, and this also has the 2-year warranty with up to 2500 USD connected equipment warranty too. Next is this, the Belkin BoostCharge 5k milliamps slim magnetic power bank, and this costs at only 299 ringgit. Now it's available in black, sand and white, and if you want something that you will not feel in your pocket, This is it. Because it's not only very light at 119 grams, but it's also very slim, but still packs a 5000 milliamps of capacity. Now it has wireless charging up to 7.5 watts, where you can just snap it on your phone and go. But there's also a USB-C port at 15 watts for wired charging, and both can run at the same time too, so you're charging two devices simultaneously. Now if you're using an iPhone, it snaps magnetically and charges wirelessly while you walk. But if you're using a Samsung phone, you can either use the USB-C port as mentioned earlier, or if you have a first-party Samsung magnetic case which supports Qi 2 wireless charging, you can also have that to charge wirelessly on that too. But what's extra sweet is that this is also TSA carry-on compliant, so if you're jumping between KL and Singapore or KL and Thailand, this clears the airport security without any drama. Now it also has the pass-through power, which means I can charge the phone and charge the power bank at the same time. There's also the LED indicator that will keep you updated on how much is left, and this also has a CCC safety mark and the Belkin Smart Protect on board, and it comes with a 60cm USB-C to USB-C cable at 60 watts with 2 years of warranty and $2,500 USD of the connected equipment warranty. Next up is this, the Belkin Boost Charge Pro 10K milliamps power bank with the Apple Watch charger. Now this is priced at 549 ringgit, and it comes in black and this very unique sand color. And this one is clearly made for people who is deep into the Apple ecosystem, like me. Now, as the name suggests, it comes with 10,000 milliamps of battery capacity and is genuinely a proper 3-in-1 charger with a built-in USB-C cable that comes out of it, which is pretty long. Then there's also a separate USB-C port that sits at the side together with a built-in watch charger as well. So there's 45 watts of fast charging that covers your iPhone, your Apple Watch, or even your MacBook Air, and even if you have a Nintendo Switch as well. So your entire personal devices are all covered, handled by just one thing in your bag. Now there's also the digital display for real-time charging status, and there's also a built-in loop clip that attaches straight to your bag or even your belt. So you don't even need to put it inside of your bag, just clip it outside. Now this also has a CCC or CCC safety mark and Belkin Protect on board, and it weighs about 265 grams and is slim enough to not add too much of a bulk, together with 2-year warranty and up to $2,500 USD connected equipment warranty. Then rounding up the on-the-go lineup is this, the Belkin Boost Charge retractable car charger at 75 watts. Now this is priced at only 169 ringgit and it only comes in black. Now this has 3 charging ports, a USB-A that runs at 12 watts, the USB-C2 charging port which runs at 12 watts, but this USB-C1 or the retractable cable runs at 45 watts. So it has universal compatibility across wide range of USB-C power devices from smartphones all the way to laptops. And it can use Waze on your phone while it charges too. So the built-in USB-C cable is 75 centimeters long. Pull it out when you need it and it goes back cleanly every single time, which means that there's no tangled cable sitting in your cup holder. Now that alone is honestly very worth it. And the mechanism won't wear out either because he has put through 18,000 bend cycles and 12,000 stretch cycles during testing. So it is engineered for the long run. Now most important of all is the fact that it also has the intelligent detection chip inside. So if the temperature goes up above 72 degrees Celsius while charging, it automatically activates that protection, so it is watching over your devices and also at the same time charging them. Now this weighs about 96 grams, which is pretty light, but it doesn't matter because it's always going to be on your charging port in your car. It comes with 2 years of warranty and up to $2,500 USD of connected equipment warranty. Now before going into the work desk setup, if you guys are finding this video helpful, do give this video a nice big thumbs up to tell YouTube that this video was good and helpful for you, and a subscription will be extra sweet too, so thank you and thank you very much in advance. Now the next products work for both situations, whether or not you're on the road or even sitting on the desk. Cables and wall chargers that bridge both worlds. So this is the Belkin Charge Pro 60 watt braided USB-C to USB-C cable, and there are 2 different types of variants or different models, which is the 1 meter at 69 ringgit that comes in black, blue, pink, sand or white, and then there's also the 2 meter at 89 ringgit in black, blue, pink or sand. And it is USB 2.0 certified with 60 watts of charging power. But the real story with this cable is about how long that this cable is going to last for you, because this has survived over 350,000 plus bend tests and 20,000 plus plug-in and plug-out cycles, and that is surely longer than everyone's New Year's resolution by now. Now, if sustainability matters to you, the exterior braiding is made made of 95% PCR PET material, which stands for post-consumer recycled material. The cable boot, the stain relief, and the jacket uses 50% of PCR TPE material too, so it does reduce the plastic waste throughout the whole entire cable without cutting corners on the overall charging performance, which matters the most. Now, it also complies with the Global Recycle Standard 4.0 and is also certified Intertech under certification number TE00114861. And it shows how Belkin takes their cables very seriously, and on top of all of that, there's also a 2-year warranty as well. Then there's the Belkin Boost Charge Pro 240 watts magnetic USB-C cable, and this is priced at 249 ringgit and it comes in black or white. Now, this is a 2-meter cable and it does something that I genuinely really love, because once you're done using it, it coils itself back up magnetically on its own, so there's no issues of you stuffing this in your bag and having it very tangled when you take it out later on. So it is clutter free by design. Now, it uses 600 Gs sub G for magnetic suction, so you can actually stick to metal surfaces, the side of your fridge, a magnetic board, and wherever you want to keep it parked as well. Now, it delivers up to 240 watts of PD fast charging, so it's not just a clever cable, but it's also a very high performance one. Now, there's also universal PD compatibility across smartphones, tablets, and laptops too, and on top of that, it also supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto too. So in the car, you can run your navigation while your devices charge at full speed at the same time. Now, for safety, there's the 2E markers built in with the over temperature protection, VW1 compatibility, and UL fireproof standard are also included, and this holds the same eco-friendly materials of the braided cable mentioned earlier, and on top of that, it also has survived 100,000 plus band tests and 20,000 plus plug-in cycles with a 2-year warranty on this cable. Now, switching over to the wall chargers, there is this, the Belkin Boost Charge Pro 100 watt 3-port GAN wall charger with the international plug tip. Now, this comes at a price of only 299 ringgit and it comes only in white. Now, in case you do not know that GAN or GAN or GAN stands for gallium nitride, which means that it delivers more power in a smaller body and it generates less heat than a traditional charger. So you get a compact charger that actually performs better than its size. Now, there are 3 ports, 2 USB-C port and 1 USB-A port with 100 watts of total power across 3 devices at the same time. Now, it is USB-C power delivery 3.1 certified and supports PPS enabled devices. So it charges most modern phones and laptops like really properly, and that details makes it very useful for travel. Now, in the box, it includes the interchangeable 3-pin plug tip. So this is one charger that works in Malaysia or in the UK straight away, and the same charger also works overseas without needing an additional power or universal plug-in adapter. Now, it weighs about 185 grams together with the UK pin specifically, and it comes with the Belkin Smart Protect, which covers the over voltage protection and has passed over 177 safety tests, and this also comes with 2 years of warranty with up to 2,500 USD connected equipment warranty as well. And if 100 watts is more than you need, then this smaller Belkin Boost Charge 70 watt 3-port GAN wall charger with the international plug-in tip is only priced at 169 ringgit, which also comes only in white. Now, it has the same port layout with 2 USB-C and 1 USB-A with 70 watts total across all 3 devices. Now, it has the same GAN or GAN technology inside, and there's also PPS on top of this, which means that it delivers the optimized charging to whatever it is connected with less heat generated, which also has smarter power delivery and better for devices in the long run. And it also has the same interchangeable plug tips for travel. Now, of course, this is more compact and lighter than the 100 watt version at 135 grams with a UK pin, and it also comes with the usual Belkin Smart Protect together with the over voltage protection with 177 safety tests and a 2-year warranty with 2,500 USD connected equipment warranty. Now for the desk. This is the Belkin UltraCharge Qi 2 25 watts modular charging dock, and it's priced at 799 ringgit and is available in charcoal or sand. And I would say that this is the centerpiece of a proper desk charging setup. It is Qi 2 certified with up to 25 watts of fast charging, and there's also the Chill Boost passive cooling that runs across your whole entire dock. So every device that is charging on this has its own battery actively protected the whole time, not just only being charged. Now, it handles 3 devices at the same time, your iPhone 12 or above on the main wireless pad, or the Samsung Galaxy S25 or even the S26 also works, but it needs the first party Qi 2 ready magnetic case case on the phone to enable the wireless magnetic charging as well. And if you have the Google Pixel 10, that also works over here too. Then your smartwatch also has a dedicated holder, and more on this particular holder later on in this video. And you can also charge your wireless earbud at the same time or sitting on the dock. Now, as usual, your Qi 2 certified devices runs at 25 watts, where else the other devices will run at 15 watts. But the biggest win here is this particular smartwatch holder, because this is the first time that Belkin is making it compatible with select first-party chargers from Apple, Samsung, and even Google, specifically the Google Pixel Watch USB-C magnetic charging cable, where it works with the Google Pixel Watch 2 and 3's USB-C fast charging cable, the Galaxy Watch charger with fast charging, and the Apple Watch magnetic fast charger to USB-C cable. Now, there are 4 smartwatch inserts inside of the box, so which means that you can set up to whichever that you are currently using. Then there's also the built-in cable management right inside that keeps the whole desk looking very clean, and all of these have the very secure fit silicone holder that keeps everything in place. It weighs at 219 grams, and in the box you get a 45 watts of power supply and a 1.5 meter USB-C to USB-C cable. Now, safety wise, it covers the temperature monitoring, over voltage protection, short circuit detection, overload detection, current detection, and even fire resistant materials. And this comes with a 2-year warranty with up to 2,500 USD connected equipment warranty. But if your desk has a lot going on, then this would be your best friend. The Belkin 70 watt 2 outlet charging station with 2 USB-A ports and 2 USB-C ports. And this is priced at 399 ringgit and is available only in black because it looks super nice. Now, it has 2 power outlets for the power-hungry things like your monitor, your speaker, a lamp, or any regular chargers. And the 2 USB-C ports and the 2 USB-A ports handles the rest. And all of that together delivers up to 70 watts of total USB power. Then it also uses the GaN technology inside of here, which makes it fast and so much more efficient when it comes to charging. And there's also the PPS technology, which is running on top of that. So it gives smarter power delivery for each of the connected devices that you have. So no overcharging or no unnecessary strain on your battery over time. And that technology takes care of everything mentioned earlier very quietly in the background. And it's also TUV certified independently for safety, and it comes with this long 1.5 meter power cord, and you also have a very solid weight to it at 541 grams. And while I didn't mention the dimensions of the other devices, but this one is surely worth mentioning for you to gauge how big this particular thing is, as it comes with the measurements of 11.3 by 9.3 by 4.3 centimeters. And that particular solid weight mentioned earlier makes sense because it keeps from this particular device from sliding around the desk. And it comes with 2-year warranty too, with up to 2,500 USD connected equipment warranty. Then there's this, the Belkin 5-in-1 multi-port hub, and this comes with a very good price of 199 ringgit with a very nice aluminum casing. Now, the whole idea is simple. 1 USB-C cable into your laptop and suddenly you have 5 connections available, because you get this, a HDMI port that goes up to 4K 60 Hz. So your external monitor gets a proper signal. And then there's also the SD card and the micro SD card slot for quickly pulling off photos or videos from your camera. And there's also 2 USB-A ports for your other peripherals. Now, data transfers up to 5 Gbps. So moving files are actually quite fast, not painfully slow. And it has been through over 1,000 hours of full load testing. So it's not just rated for those speeds because it's proven to hold under that sustained real world use. And this also has a 2-year warranty as well. And speaking of data and charging, this one is a must. The Belkin Connect USB 4 cable. Now, it is a 2-meter cable that is priced at 249 ringgit. And this one cable is everything that you want through a single cable with 240 watts of charging power and 20 Gbps of data transfer speed, which is 4 times faster than USB 3.0 with 4K at 60 Hz with HDR support. So you can stream and game at full quality while charging at the same time. It is also USB IF certified and is also backwards compatible with Thunderbolt 4, Thunderbolt 3, USB 3.2, USB 3.0 and USB 2.0 as well, and is built with a high quality fire resistant material across the whole entire 2 meters, and on top of that it has 2 years of warranty. Now, if you want a written version of this entire video, we do have one at our website at www.adamlobo.tv. Links to the website will be down below, where we have some daily tech tips and daily tech news over there too. So that's the latest Belkin 2026 charging lineup. 14 products but two very interesting lineup as well. Every single spec covered, and honestly, whether you're someone who's always on the move between meetings and cafes or even car rides, or someone who just wants a clean and a proper sorted out desk setup at home or in the office, there is something here for every situation and every budget, from 69 ringgit all the way to 799 ringgit. Now, if you're ready to pick anything from this particular lineup shown in this video, everything covered in this video is available at the new Belkin kiosk in Wan Utama Shopping Centre, where I put the address in the description below. Or if you prefer shopping from the comfort of your chair or your couch, it is also available at the Belkin official store online at Laz Mall and Shopee Mall. Links to everything mentioned in this video will be down below.